In the ever-evolving landscape of flagship smartphones, a curious and powerful shift is taking place. It's not always about who can cram in the most megapixels, push the highest refresh rate, or boast the largest battery. Sometimes, the most significant revolutions are quiet, deliberate, and focused on an idea that's often overlooked in the race for specs daily life. This is the story we're beginning to see unfold with the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra. From the very first whispers and leaks, it's clear that Samsung isn't just building another phone. They're engineering an experience that feels more complete, more intuitive, and more enduring than ever before. They're not chasing headlines with gimmicks, but are instead laying a foundation for what a true premium smartphone should be in 2026 and beyond. A device that doesn't just perform, but belongs seamlessly in your hand, your pocket, and your life. The journey of the Galaxy S26 Ultra begins long before you even turn it on. It starts with its presence, the way it looks sitting on your desk, the way it feels when you pick it up for the 100th time in a day. And here, Samsung has made a series of choices that signal a new maturity in their design philosophy. For years, the Ultra line has been a beacon of technological ambition, often defined by its bold, almost industrial aesthetic. The massive camera island, the sharp angles, the sheer statement it made, it was a phone that demanded attention. But the S26 Ultra suggests a different kind of confidence, one that doesn't need to shout. The most immediate change on the outside is a subtle yet profound evolution in its color palette. Leaks from multiple sources confirm that the phone will launch in a total of 6 distinct finishes. The standard retail lineup includes the timeless classics, black and white, but also introduces 2 fresh, evocative options: sky blue, a soft and calming hue, and cobalt violet, a rich, deep purple that serves as the hero color for this generation. Then, for those seeking something truly unique, Samsung is offering 2 online exclusive shades: pink gold, a warm and sophisticated blend of rose and gold, and silver shadow, a cool, metallic gray with a refined sheen. This curated selection is a masterclass in restraint. Gone are the overly bright neons or the garish gradients of past years. Instead, Samsung has chosen a collection of colors that are designed to age gracefully, to look just as premium and desirable 2 years from now as they do on launch day. This is a clear message. The S26 Ultra is built for the long haul, for the user who values longevity over fleeting trends. But the real magic of the S26 Ultra's physical identity lies not just in its color, but in its materials and construction. Samsung has reportedly taken a massive leap forward in display protection, moving away from the already impressive Gorilla Glass Victus used in previous generations to a new, next-generation formulation rumored to be called Gorilla Glass Armor 2. This isn't just a minor incremental upgrade, it represents a fundamental rethinking of the phone's front surface. The goal is audacious: to create a screen so tough, so scratch-resistant, and so optically clear that the traditional screen protector might finally become obsolete. For years, we've all gone through the ritual of unboxing a brand new $1,000 phone only to immediately cover its beautiful, pristine display with a piece of plastic or tempered glass. We did it to protect our investment, but in doing so, we compromised the very thing we paid for: the tactile feel, the visual clarity, the seamless integration of glass and content. The S26 Ultra aims to break that cycle by integrating superior drop performance, enhanced anti-reflective coatings that have been a hallmark since the S24 Ultra, and an even harder surface that resists everyday abrasions from keys and coins. Samsung is promising a display that feels raw, clean, and uncompromised straight out of the box. Imagine a screen that maintains its perfect clarity without the hazy film of a matte protector, or its smooth glide without the slightly raised edges of a tempered glass. This move is about restoring the integrity of the user's primary point of contact with their device. It's a bold bet on material science, and if successful, it will fundamentally change how we think about protecting our most personal technology. Of course, the phone's durability isn't just about the front. The entire chassis is said to be constructed with a grade 5 titanium frame, a material known for its incredible strength-to-weight ratio, which allows the phone to be both incredibly robust and surprisingly light for its size. This frame is sandwiched between the new Armor 2 glass on the front and Gorilla Glass Victus 2 on the back, creating a fortress-like build that doesn't feel like a brick in your hand. Hey, this combination of premium materials speaks to a holistic approach to quality. It's not just about surviving a drop, it's about feeling solid, substantial, and reassuringly well made every single time you interact with it. In a market where many flagships can feel a little too much like fragile slabs of glass and metal, the S26 Ultra's construction promises a sense of permanence and reliability. Now, let's address a topic that has been the subject of much speculation and, frankly, some confusion: magnets. Early rumors suggested that Samsung would finally integrate a Q2-compatible magnetic ring into the S26 Ultra, directly competing with Apple's MagSafe ecosystem. However, more recent and credible leaks have clarified the situation. It appears that the S26 Ultra will not have built-in magnets for Q2 wireless charging. This might seem like a step back at first glance, especially for users who have grown accustomed to the convenience of magnetic chargers and accessories. But Samsung's strategy here is more nuanced and, in its own way, quite clever. Instead of baking the magnets into the phone itself, which adds cost, complexity, and potential interference with internal components, Samsung is focusing on its accessory ecosystem. Official cases for the S26 Ultra, such as the magnetic rugged clear case, will have the necessary magnets embedded within them. This approach offers several advantages. First, it keeps the base phone sleek and simple. Second, it gives users a choice. If you want the magnetic functionality, you simply use the official case. If you prefer a minimalist, bare, metal feel, you can go without it and still enjoy the phone's full capabilities. Third, it allows Samsung to control the quality and alignment of the magnetic system through its certified accessories, ensuring a reliable and safe experience. One of the most exciting leaked accessories is a 5000 magnetic wireless power bank with a built-in kickstand pin. This single product perfectly encapsulates the vision. You snap it onto your phone, and suddenly you have a self-contained media or productivity station. You can watch a movie on a long flight, join a video call from your kitchen counter, or scroll through social media while your phone charges, all without having to hold the device or fumble with separate stands and cables. It's a practical, user-centric solution that enhances the phone's utility without compromising its core design. This brings us to perhaps the most visually striking and debated change on the S26 Ultra, its rear camera module. For the past few generations, the Galaxy Ultra series has been instantly recognizable by its floating camera lenses, individual sensors protruding from a large, flat metal island. It was a distinctive look, a signature. But with the S26 Ultra, Samsung is taking a different path. Leaked renders and CAD models point to a dramatic redesign inspired by the company's own foldable phones, specifically the Galaxy Z Fold 7. The new design features a pill-shaped, unified camera bar that houses 3 of the 4 rear sensors, with the 4th lens positioned separately nearby. This is a significant departure from the established norm. On one hand, it abandons a key element of the Ultra's visual identity. On the other, it creates a cleaner, more modern, and arguably more balanced aesthetic. The floating lenses, while iconic, could sometimes make the phone feel a bit busy or fragmented on the back. The new, integrated camera bar streamlines the look, giving the phone a stronger, more cohesive silhouette. It feels less like a collection of parts and more like a single, purpose-built object. This design language, borrowed from the cutting-edge world of foldables, signals that Samsung sees its most advanced technologies trickling down to its core flagship line. It's a visual cue that the S26 Ultra isn't just an iteration. It's a synthesis of Samsung's best ideas across its entire portfolio. The design is not just about looking good, it's about creating a more solid and less fragile feeling structure on the back of the phone, aligning with the overall theme of long-term durability and refined elegance. Underneath this thoughtful exterior lies the promise of a phone that is engineered for the realities of heavy, everyday use. In today's market, consumers are holding onto their phones longer than ever before. A 2-year upgrade cycle is becoming a 3-year, or even 4-year, reality for many. This shift has forced manufacturers to rethink their priorities. It's no longer enough to have a phone that's blazing fast on day one. It needs to remain fast, secure, and relevant for years to come. The Galaxy S26 Ultra appears to be Samsung's definitive answer to this challenge. While the exact chipset, a custom version of Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon or Samsung's own Exynos, is still under wraps, the focus is clearly on efficiency and sustained performance rather than just peak benchmarks. The goal is a phone that manages its power intelligently, stays cool under load, and delivers a consistently smooth experience whether you're launching an app for the first time or the 10,000th. This philosophy extends to the software. Samsung has already committed to an industry-leading 7 years of major Android OS upgrades and security patches for its flagship devices, a promise that transforms the S26 Ultra from a short-term purchase into a long-term companion. This level of software support is a game changer. It means your phone will receive the latest features, the most critical security fixes, and remain compatible with new apps and services for the better part of a decade. It's a direct investment in the user's future, a guarantee that their device won't become obsolete long before its hardware wears out. The camera system, while expected to retain the headline-grabbing 200MP main sensor, is also likely to see refinements that prioritize real-world usability over pure numbers. The improvements will probably be found in areas like low light processing, video stabilization, and AI-powered computational photography that works subtly in the background to enhance your photos without making them look artificial. The telephoto capabilities are also rumored to get a significant boost, potentially with a dedicated high-resolution periscope lens that offers unparalleled zoom quality. But the true innovation may lie in how these cameras are used. With the rise of on-device AI, the S26 Ultra could offer smarter photo organization, more intuitive editing tools, and features that help you capture the moment exactly as you remember it, not just as the sensor sees it. The camera isn't just a tool for taking pictures, it's becoming an intelligent assistant for your visual memory. Another critical aspect of daily life that the S26 Ultra seems poised to improve is privacy and security. The early unpacked teaser from Samsung explicitly highlighted a privacy display technology. While the full details are scarce, this likely refers to an evolution of existing privacy screen tech, but integrated directly into the panel itself. Traditional privacy screens are physical filters that limit the viewing angle of your display, so only you can see what's on the screen when you're in a public space. Integrating this feature into the display natively would mean you could toggle it on and off with a setting, eliminating the need for a separate, often lower-quality accessory film. This is a perfect example of Samsung's reduce friction philosophy in action. Instead of asking the user to buy and apply an extra layer, they've built the solution directly into the core product, making a valuable security feature more accessible and seamless than ever before. All of these elements, the mature color palette, the revolutionary display glass, the thoughtful accessory strategy, the refined camera design, the commitment to long-term software, and the integrated privacy features, come together to form a compelling narrative. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is not a phone built for the spec sheet or the review bench. It's a phone built for the person who lives with it. It's for the professional who needs their device to be a reliable tool from morning commutes to late-night work sessions. It's for the creative who demands a screen that's true to their vision and a camera that captures their world faithfully. It's for the traveler who needs a durable companion that can handle the bumps and scrapes of the road. It's for anyone who is tired of the constant churn of the tech cycle and wants a single device that can serve them well for years, not just months. This approach marks a significant maturation for Samsung. In the past, the company was often seen as a fast follower, reacting to trends set by others. With the S26 Ultra, they are showing the confidence to set their own course. They are not trying to copy the competition. They are refining their own unique vision of what a premium Android experience should be. They are betting that in a world saturated with powerful, capable phones, the ultimate differentiator will be the one that feels the most complete, the most considered, and the most respectful of the user's time, money, and daily life. It's a move away from the frantic pace of innovation for innovation's sake and towards a more sustainable, human-centered model of progress. Of course, there are still many unknowns. The final performance of the new Gorilla Glass Armor 2 in real-world conditions remains to be seen. The success of the magnetic accessory ecosystem will depend on the quality and variety of third-party support. The true test of the new camera system will be in the hands of millions of users capturing their everyday moments. And the ultimate proof of Samsung's long-term commitment will be in the consistent delivery of those promised software updates year after year. These are the questions that will be answered in the months and years following the phone's launch. But based on everything we know so far, the trajectory is clear. The Galaxy S26 Ultra represents a quiet confidence, a belief that the best technology is the kind you don't have to think about. It's the phone that just works, that just feels right, that just lasts. It's a reset not because it throws out everything that came before, but because it takes all the lessons learned from years of building flagships and distills them into a single, coherent, and exceptionally polished product. It's a phone that understands that the most important feature isn't listed on a spec sheet. It's the feeling of satisfaction you get from using a device that was clearly built with care, intelligence, and a deep respect for its owner. In a market that often feels noisy and chaotic, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is shaping up to be a calm, confident, and profoundly satisfying answer. It's not just an upgrade, it's an invitation to a better, simpler, and more enduring relationship with your smartphone. So, as we count down the days to its official unveiling, the conversation has already begun. Is this Samsung's smartest Ultra phone yet? The evidence strongly suggests that it might just be. For those of you who live and breathe the world of technology, who appreciate the subtle art of engineering and the quiet power of thoughtful design, the Galaxy S26 Ultra is a development worth watching closely. Its story is still being written, but the opening chapters are already compelling. It's a reminder that sometimes the most revolutionary changes aren't the loudest, but the ones that make our daily lives just a little bit smoother, a little bit more beautiful, and a lot more reliable. This is the essence of what Samsung seems to be aiming for, a flagship that doesn't just lead the market in specs, but leads in substance. As we move further into 2026, a year that promises to be pivotal for the smartphone industry, the S26 Ultra stands as a beacon of a more mature, more user-focused future. It's a future where our devices don't just connect us to the world, but fit seamlessly and reliably into the fabric of our own lives. And that, perhaps, is the most exciting innovation of all. If you found this deep dive into the potential of the Galaxy S26 Ultra insightful, you'll definitely want to stay tuned. The official launch is just around the corner, and we'll be here to bring you the most detailed, clear, and practical breakdown of everything the phone has to offer, from its first official images to our comprehensive real-world testing. To make sure you don't miss a single update, consider subscribing to our channel. It's the best way to stay informed about the latest in tech, with a focus on the details that actually matter to you as a user. We're committed to providing you with the knowledge you need to make smart decisions about your next device, free from hype and full of genuine insight. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.